former offensive coordinator from the San Francisco 49ers to work with one Mr. Jackson. See, when you are hiring people when you are attempting to construct the offense to work with your abilities, with the quarterback's abilities, I have to give you credit, because that's why I criticize most coaches. When you, a special team coach with a Super Bowl victory and 2 and 3, maybe 4 AFC Championship game appearances, send his ass out to Oakland. He could be whatever the hell position that he specializes in. But if they start winning, I'm with it. But it shows that he has the ability to be a coach. When coaches are in essence teachers, if you are hiring somebody to work with Lamar Jackson, who has worked with Colin Kaepernick, and we saw the results of this man working with Kaepernick, and we've seen Lamar Jackson kick ass and take names in college. If he could turn that brother into Colin Kaepernick, Big L, you'll be calling this dude a special team coach with another Super Bowl appearance very soon. That's all I'm saying. You can hate him if you like, but hey, this dude, one of the keystones, in my opinion, to being a very good coach is doing the opposite of what Kev and Clutch Conversations. Again, if y'all not following Clutch Conversations, y'all tripping. But when you follow Kev and listen to what Kev and Clutch Conversations said, Jason Garrett is lost. But this dude, he may be a special team coach. He may not know what the hell going on, but you know what he is? He's smart enough to hire someone who specializes in working with mobile quarterbacks and getting the most out of them. So when you do that, bam. But look, Jungle Brother, name one black special team coach with a head coach's job. I wonder why not. That's not a Jim Harbaugh problem. That's another 31 teams in the league problem. See, you are upset with John Harbaugh because of the racism that's perpetuated in the National Football League. You don't take that out on John Harbaugh. You take that out on the NFL. That's just my opinion. Big L. Now, but looking at what John Harbaugh did, hiring Jim Caldwell to get the most he could out of one Joe Flacco and got to the playoffs. Switching the offense, doing a 180 with the offense this season, and converting it to a Lamar Jackson friendly offense and maximizing Lamar's abilities, which up until the last game he would have maximized his abilities instead of start trying to pass like a dumbass. He should have kept running, but that's neither here nor there. I don't want to get into that, but I got to give him credit for that. And then hiring this dude who worked with Kaepernick, got the best out of our brother Colin Kaepernick. Shout out to Colin Kaepernick. Put his future, all his dreams on the line to stand up for people without voices. Always got to give big ups to him. But hey, there it is. And again, I say Flacco was always a bum, which means if you are 1,000% correct, let's just say Big L is let's say Big L is 1,000,000% correct. Flacco was always a bum. If he got a Super Bowl MVP out of bum ass quarterback, what does that say about the coach? That's all I'm saying. Because during that run in the playoffs, Joe Flacco came back from a 21-point deficit in the second half and didn't throw any interceptions in the playoffs that season. Hey, that looks like, when Joe Flacco was a rookie, Jim Harbaugh or John Harbaugh, whichever one it is, John Harbaugh coached him to an AFC Championship game. He coached him to the AFC Championship game the following year, and then he eventually coached him to 2 back-to-back against the Patriots and eventually beat him in the third time. To me, that is John Harbaugh is a solid coach at worst. Because if Joe Flacco was a bum and I keep getting to all these AFC Championship games and because I got this bum-ass quarterback, I still win. Hey, well, if that's the case, why didn't they win? Because when he finally stepped up, they did win. It's easy to take that route of, oh, he's a bum. You can't live on both sides of the fence, Big Al. Either the quarterback ain't shit and the coach is good, or the quarterback is good and the coach ain't shit. You can't win a Super Bowl with both of them being terrible. I don't give. Hey, guess what? The great Tony Dungy, great coach, great defense, bum-ass Trent Dilfer couldn't get him over the top. I'm just saying. Now, Jamal Adams is being a victim of secure the bagism. And what secure the bagism is, the New England Patriots. This is why you need to be listening to Eqaul Radio, the Real Cast Rangers, which includes my man Jungle Brother, That Bad DJ, and That Ninja, and all the shows, DJ Knox, Mo Cheese, The Microwave, and all other Clutch Conversations, being for BS3, and anybody else who got a show on here that I'm not thinking of. If I can't remember think of your name right now, charge to the game, not to me. I stole that from I think DJ Knox earlier this week. But what was I saying? This is why you need to be paying attention to us and not them. Jamal Adams tackled the New England Patriots mascot, and the young man is allegedly hurt. They talk jackasses and suspected white supremacist Skip Bayless talking about he should sue him. And I heard some other dumbass say he should sue him for that. Did Colin Kaepernick win a lawsuit against the NFL owners? No, it hasn't been completed as of yet, Big L. They haven't come to a conclusion to it. From the last I heard of it, it's looking pretty good on Collins, from Collins' perspective. Now, Jamal Adams, all you saw on all the mainstream media outlets was Jamal Adams tackling the New England Patriots mascot, and then get up and doing things in a friendly, menacing way, talking trash to the New England Patriots fans. What they didn't show you is the New England Patriot mascot tackled Jamal Adams before that. See, this is why we created our shows. This is why you guys must support us. This is why you need to have your friends and family members listen to us as well, because they did the exact same thing to our brother LeBron James 3 years ago when Stephen Curry was the first player to win the unanimous league MVP. They asked LeBron James 2 questions. LeBron, how do you feel about Stephen Curry winning the NBA most valuable player, and does that make him the greatest player in the world? All they aired was, LeBron James, how do you feel about Steph Curry winning the MVP? And when LeBron James, and they aired to him answering both questions. We're not doing that here. As you just heard with the interview with Tim Thomas, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Tim is about to embark on a mission of making relationships, and I didn't want Tim to step on anybody's toes. He was open, but I don't want to go there, because we all know how, as he stated, when you got dickheads like Kaepernick, you got dickheads the way they did Kaepernick, and you see the way they give you all this backlash when you voice your own opinion and you have your own way and not just bowing down and capitulating to the system. So that's why you got to listen to us, because we will continue to have people like Tim Thomas on. Number one Chief Rocker Jersey Byrne has a former professional athlete and former Dallas Cowboy. I think he won a Super Bowl. He have given the athlete's perspective, and we're gonna keep bringing it like that. Chief Rocker Jersey Byrne Monday and Tuesday mornings. We're gonna keep doing it that way, because we sick of people being framed in these bad instances like Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams did nothing wrong. It was all in fun. The mainstream media and dickheads like Skip Bayless talking about he should be sued for everything he got. No, he shouldn't. It was in fun. You just only saw half of the situation, and Skip Bayless tried to make it like Jamal Adams woke up that morning and said, I'm going to knock out the damn Patriot mascot. I can't wait to see the NBA All-Star Game draft live. That's going to be an interesting situation. I'm about to get into that now. Now, before that happens, another reason we got to stop paying to get up. That was a dope response on my comment there. Another thing before I get off this football thing is this. 2 things. Antonio Brown, please stop acting fool in the media. This is just stall out. Stall him out, bro. Cool out. I'm just asking you. I'm not going to get into why. You know why. You listening. I know you listening, man. X-Squad is dope. H-Rap dope. N-Advance dope. Real Cast dope. That's how we get out. But Seth Wickersham wrote an article clearing the name of Hugh Jackson. If you don't know who Seth Wickersham is, he's the dude who broke the story on Brady and Belichick's tension about Belichick saying, having the mentality of one branch Ricky from the 50s, saying it's best to trade a player 1 year too early than trade him 1 year too late. Seth Wickersham is saying that that the Cleveland Browns make the Oakland Raiders look like the damn San Francisco 49ers and the Patriots. And what I mean by that is this. Seth Rickersham brought up the fact that the dude who owned Bruce Hazlitt, the dude who owned the Cleveland Browns, is a freaking moron when it comes to running a football team, because he wants to be hands-on like one Jerry Jones. But he made the mistake of not hiring Jimmy Johnson to win him 2 Super Bowls before he started acting the ass. This dude is hiring and firing coaches and GMs at an alarming rate. He obviously does not know what he's doing, and it showed itself when you have reporters walking into an office telling Hugh Jackson they about to fire you. Hours later, Hugh Jackson gets fired. He tells him get the hell out of his office. Another example of the ineptitude of one Jimmy Haslam in regards to running the football team, because if you can amass enough money to purchase one Cleveland Browns, you can't be a complete idiot. You're just an idiot at running football organizations. This dude drafted Johnny Football from a text. I'm going to tear up the league. How did that work out from you? He didn't draft Teddy Bridgewater because of the way he looked. One, missed me with the handshake shit, and because he didn't like his handshake after dinner. It is clearly sabotage, and according to Seth Wickersham, it has clearly been some form of sabotage when it comes to my brother Hugh Jackson, because he says somebody in the organization told Faker will fail something that Hugh Jackson said, and that's when the relationship went bad. This is a perfect example of the same old sorry ass Cleveland Browns and this doofus that we know as Jimmy Haslam. First and foremost, before I start on this next rant, I want to give big ups to the guys who made the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. One, Mariano Rivera, the first and only unanimous nominee to the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Edgar Martinez, primarily a DH, but started off at third base for the Seattle Mariners. Doc Holliday and Mike Mussina. These guys are definitely deserving of their nominations to the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. For one, I think this never been a unanimous voter thing is a bit overrated. The reason I say that is because this week I found out that as a voter in Major League Baseball, you only receive 5 people that you can vote for. And when you can only vote for 5 people, you know the whole world is voting for Ken Griffey Jr. You know the whole world is going to vote for some of these people. So you may be trying to get people over the top. The reason, see, that's the thing, Joe. You're right. Ken Griffey Jr., Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Reggie Jackson. We can go over 1,000,001 people who should have been unanimously voted in. But when you only get 5 votes and you know damn well Ken Griffey Jr. is going to be in, and you know damn well some of these people, so you probably, I think some of these dudes are voting for other people, like the one Rob Parker. Big ups to Rob Parker, who voted for Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, and Sammy Sosa, and he said he's voted for them every year they've been eligible. So you got to give it up to him. More than who made it, I'm pissed off at who didn't make it. Haslam cheated us truck drivers by pocketing the fuel discount 5 cents a gallon. The media swept the indictment under the rug until he was able to get away with it. Jimmy Haslam is a fucking creep. Shout out to Jungle Brother. If you cheat my brother Jungle, you a fucking creep. That's what time it is. Hey man, anytime you taking money out of the working class man's pocket, you are a creep. Point blank, period. I hope that is H-Rock. It seems whack though. I just think I don't know. Because you know what? I'm finna go into the whack part. 2 people who I think should be in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, besides the obvious before I go on my rant, is one Fred, the Crime Dog McGriff, and one Gary Sheffield, who's guilty by association. Gary Sheffield is a very close friend of one Barry Bonds, Barry Lamont Bonds, which happens to be my second favorite baseball player in the world. I think he's second or third cousin to my favorite baseball player in the world. Fun fact, Reggie Jackson and Barry Bonds are cousins. I think they both should be in the Hall of Fame. It's starting to get on my damn nerves. But What really gets on my nerves is the fact that Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens are not in the Major League Baseball.